good, YouTube? It's your boy Damion Cryer, and I'm back with another video. So as you can see, I'm in my 1990s colorful kitchen, as one of my subscribers called it a while back. I kind of like that, so I kind of use that now when I'm doing a cooking video, because when I look around, I say, man, it is kind of 1990s in here. But the color is coming soon. It's going to be border instead of paint, guys. There's a reason for that, but we'll talk about that later time. Anyway, I am actually cooking some steak for lunch, and you see 2 steaks sitting there. And yes, I do plan on eating both of them. So I decided to make you guys a quick video today. By the way, I hope you guys are having a wonderful and blessed Friday. This is like a really short, a really short this is like, let me get my words right. This is actually what I call like a brunch. I don't really eat breakfast in the morning. You guys see what time it is? And this is afternoon time. See outside, daylight, afternoon time. So I don't really eat breakfast a lot because I'm not, let me zoom this out a little bit. I'm not a very huge breakfast person, and that's why I don't do like a lot of huge breakfast videos, because I wake up like 10, sometimes 9, depending on how late I stay up. So this is like lunch and breakfast together. And also I have some home fries. I don't know if you guys know what those are, but if you don't know what those are, well, I call them home fries where I'm from, the Midwest. There's actually potatoes cut up, and then you cut onions up in them, and you kind of deep cook them in the oil, so you got like that potato and onion smell. You guys know what I'm talking about when you walk in your mom's house and you're like, what is that smell? It smells so good. It smells like that she's making Sunday dinner, and all she's really making is potatoes with onions in them. So anyway, I'm gonna make this food real quick, man, and I'm gonna do like a short video for you guys. Basically, I was asked on multiple occasions, people say, Damion, people always talking about you on YouTube, people always saying stuff about you on YouTube. How do you deal with criticism on YouTube, and what do you do about it? So that's what today's video is gonna be about. It's not gonna be, well, I don't think it's gonna be a very long video, but I'm gonna be sitting down eating and talking to you guys about some of the things that I do to handle criticism on YouTube, as far as like what goes on in my personal life, because each and every one of us have a personal life, and like what you do in your personal life is your business. If people don't like it, they don't have to be a part of what you do in your personal life. But I'm gonna do that video for you guys today, and I'm actually going to be eating this yummy steak. I didn't put a lot of seasoning on it. I use this right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. When I try to bring it close, it kind of blurs up, but it's called Steakhouse Seasoning, and this is a Dollar Tree seasoning. You guys know I shop at Dollar Tree. The stove, guys. Ooh, I got that too close. People would lead you to believe that the bigger that you get on YouTube or something like that, that you don't shop at regular stores. I shop at regular stores every day. I go to Dollar Tree, I go to Walmart, I go to Kroger's. You know, regardless how big the numbers may seem, I'm still a human, and I still do regular stuff. I still go to the gas stations and do everything that I want to do, because I'm not going to confine myself because someone thinks that I'm really bigger than them or something like that. So I do regular stuff every day, and I do shop at regular stores. But anyway, I'll be going deep into stuff, don't I? But Dollar Tree seasoning, that's what that is, Steakhouse. It's only $1, and it is really good, so I don't have to put no salt, pepper, and none of that on the steak. Just that seasoning right there. So, again, I got mushrooms in here, which these were from inside of a jar. I just opened them up and put a little bit of the Steakhouse seasoning on them. And then I got the sauteed onions right here. And I got my potatoes right here, this inside of the oil cooking. And those will be coming up in about 5 minutes. I like to have my potatoes really brown and crispy when I pull them out. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut this off. And when the food gets done, we're gonna do like a short video. Well, I'm gonna do a short video for you guys. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. Your boy is back. I finally got my brunch done. I don't know if brunch is a term that they use on like Saturdays or like the weekends. Brunch. So it's like breakfast and lunch. I'm assuming that's what brunch means. If you guys know what that means, let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, guys, so I have my steak, sauteed onions. I have my potatoes on the side, and no steak sauce because it's not needed. I said I was gonna do this video about how I handle like comments and stuff when it comes to YouTube. I think I did something similar to this video last year somebody asked me to do. Basically, I'm one of them type of dudes. I look at everything, but I don't actually watch the videos. So basically, I can be asleep and I can get a message on my phone sometime at night, because most of the videos that's made, if it's pertaining to me, are normally done like in the evening time or kind of like late at night. And I'll actually click on a video, but then I'll pause it and I'll go straight to the comments. And you can pretty much know what the video is about based on the comments. So I would say, what I would do is if it's a bad video that's made about me or something negative said about me in a particular video that someone's made about the Crier family, what I'll do the next day, I'll wake up and I'll drop a banger and I won't even respond to the video that was made. I'll just drop a banger. Because sometimes you have to make statements by just keeping them moving, and sometimes you can make a statement without actually saying anything. It's basically like if you get into an argument with one of your best friends at work, instead of sitting there feeding into it the next day, when you come back to work, and just go to work. Keep it moving like it never happened. Because sometimes, like, I remember when I first started YouTube, man, and anybody can tell you, especially like new and upcoming YouTubers that's new to the game, they will also tell you that in order to be in this type of business, you have to have tough skin. And you really can't get mad if somebody makes a video about you or your business, because they're only basing things off of what you put out there. If you put your business out there, people got a right to talk about it. If you keep your business to yourself, nobody knows anything about it. Now, I let people know what I want them to know, but I don't tell them everything, because there's no need to. I let them just try to figure it out on their own. So I have seen videos basically where I was like, the person who made the video had no idea what they were even talking about. It was like, what the hell? But sometimes you have to let it be what it is, because it is social media. Now, other ways I deal with criticism is you have options. You have options to actually delete a person's comment that you don't like, because what happens is if one person comments negative, you can have like 50 comments that's positive. In the moment that you put you can have like 50 positive comments. I'm sitting here, guys, wondering if I should readjust what I'm doing, because this background is so bright. And I'm wondering if I should just like reassemble everything and turn everything around so the background's not so bright. I can see how that can bother a person's eyes if they're actually watching the video. I think I will. That background looks 100% better, guys. What I did was I just like put my tripod on the other side of my dinette set and put my other chair over here. That way the background is not so bright, because like that back wall, you'll be so focused on that back wall instead of on what I'm saying in the video. So basically, you could have like 50 positive comments on a video. And then what happens is one or two people come in and comment negatively, and it will start what they call a domino effect. Basically, every comment after their comment will start a negative comment trend. So you have the option to actually delete the comment or actually block that person from even viewing your channel. Now, I used to be guilty of just like deleting comments, but then I told myself after a while, you know what? People have a right to comment. That's their right to do that. I'm gonna tell you how deep it is. A young lady came into my comments 2 videos ago. And she said, Mr. Cryer, why did you delete my comment? Because I actually did. To me, her comment was kind of offensive. So I did delete her comment. And then she went on to say, I comment what I want to comment because I want to start something. She basically was saying that she basically admitted to me in the comments that she was literally trying to start something on my channel. She was purposely trying to start a negative comment trend on my channel. She admitted it, and she told me that it was her right to do that. And I got to thinking to myself, like, wow, why would you come to someone's video to purposely start a negative comment trend? But again, that was her God-given right, you know, to do that. But I guess my right basically was to delete her comment or put it on where nobody can see the comment. And that's the thing about it. What a lot of people don't know is you can actually block a person's comment where nobody else actually sees their comment but them. So when they click on it to see how many likes they got on their comment, only they can see it. And they'd be like, why didn't he get any likes on his comment? Or nobody responded to it. It's because they can't. Nobody can see the comment but me and the person who put the comment up. So I would say that would be a good reason to delete comments. I'm sorry, guys. But again, everybody has a right. So that's how I personally deal with negative comments. Now, it's a lot of things that's out of your control. Like if you have like a YouTube channel, you can control what goes on your channel as far as in the comment section. But one thing that you can't control is like when other people do videos. Now, I've had some bad videos made about me, which to me was a plus because it made me relevant. And it pushed me into some of their audiences who never even heard of me, which essentially they end up joining the family, the Cryer family. I've had some videos that were not so bad about me. But again, I don't let it bother me. I watch some videos, I watch some I don't. Then the ones that I do watch that could be negative, I kind of laugh at it a little bit. It's kind of comical to me. Because I be thinking to myself, only if you knew. Only if you knew the truth. Only if you knew. But I guess it's not really for you to know because I only put out there what I want to put out there. Well, it's like personal relationships. You know, I guess, I don't know. Sometimes I get the impression that it's not okay for me to date. It's not okay for me to do what everybody else is doing because I'm Damion Cryer. And so people try to manipulate your life or how you should live. Basically, oh, you're an older dude, you shouldn't be doing this. Oh, you're an older dude, you shouldn't be doing that. You know what? We all gonna get old someday. Just because I'm an older dude, just don't mean I'm gonna live like an old dude. I'm gonna live my life to the fullest. I'm gonna keep doing what makes Damion Cryer happy. Because at the end of the day, I'm who I got. And I'm who I gotta live with. Every morning I wake up, I gotta wake up to Damion Cryer. And regardless who feels a certain type of way about the decisions I make in my life, my bills is paid. I'm not in nobody's business. I'm in my own business and I'm in my own lane, you know? So I would say if you're an upcoming YouTuber, this is part, I don't know why, guys. It seemed like it's getting brighter. Why, guys? It seemed like that the light was getting brighter and brighter, so I turned that light off on the back wall back there. So basically, if you're a young or older upcoming YouTuber, it's something that you have to be prepared for. You know, you cannot stop people from commenting or saying things about you in their videos. You just have to have tough skin, man. Now, I would say, if you move the way I move, I think I move pretty good when it comes to criticism. because I don't respond to it, ever. I don't think there's nobody who's ever made a video about me and I ever responded to it. Because my thing is, what I do is I see it or I read the comments. I get up the next day, you know what I do? I drop 4 or 5 videos because I'm unbothered by it. Now, again, some people respond to criticism on YouTube by actually commenting back to the person negatively. I'm gonna tell you right now, that is not a smart thing to do. You never comment back to a video that's made about you. You keep it moving. Because when you comment back, 9 times out of 10, you're probably gonna comment back aggressively and negatively. And that's something that you don't wanna do. Because what you're doing is you're giving that person all your energy. And you gotta remember, when you comment back to somebody negatively, they're not the only one who's gonna see that comment. They're gonna put it out there and they're gonna show the world that they was able to get under your skin. So I would suggest that if you have somebody like that and people making videos about you or they doing negative, now I have a lot of people doing negative reactions on me or reactions on me. You don't respond to that. What you do, you wake up the next day and you drop another video. You just keep dropping videos. And you gotta remember, somebody's talking about you, whether it's good or bad, they're making you relevant, and that's what's important. So don't always respond to negative stuff. Now, the reason why I'm making this video right here, now I don't go on IG as much as I used to, because when I go on there, I see the same stuff. Oh, you're dating somebody. Oh, you have a girlfriend. Oh, you're kicking it with some, it's the same stuff. And it's like, it gets kind of nerve wracking. It's like, why don't I have a right to date? You have a right to date, so why don't I? But when I go on there, I've seen comments where people was like asking me, or they'll tell me, hey, I'm starting a YouTube channel. I dropped my first video about 3 days ago, and people were bashing me in the comment section, saying that I'm not holding the camera right, saying that my video quality is garbage, saying that I don't have the energy. And so I try to respond to those comments like on IG, and I try to DM them back and basically let them know, hey, listen, just keep dropping videos. Don't let the comments bother you. And then they'll DM me back and say, well, I thought that I wanted to do YouTube, but I decided not to do it because I can't handle the comments. And so that's one thing that I don't want you guys to let deter you from what you want to do. It's like, if you got a job that you have to go to tomorrow, and it's your first day starting, your first day at work. And say, for instance, you have a family at home, kids, wife, or girlfriend, kids, whatever, but you have responsibilities. And you have this new job that you start tomorrow. And when you're your first day at work, you guys have all been through it. If you haven't, you're probably gonna go through it. Your first day at work and you walk in there, you got your little lunch bag or you got your little uniform on. You're trying to find your way around the break room. You're trying to find the people who seem like that they're cool people to talk to. People who's not so cool, that you wanna stay away from. You're trying to peep everything out. But you have this one person, and this is your first day at work, that's looking at you or side-eyeing you, or this one person that you see while you walking through the facility of the new job that you went to school with, that they didn't like you. Are you gonna stop that from letting you go back to work the next day? Are you gonna let that stop you from getting a paycheck to take care of your family and pay your bills? I wouldn't. So to the person who sent me the DM, don't let nothing stop you, man. Don't let nothing stop you from following what you wanna do. social media isn't for everyone. The thing about it, the bigger that you get being, the more that you grow, the more stuff is gonna come your way that you're not gonna like. You know, and you're gonna have tough skin. You know, it's like people say, well, wait, what was the other one? Somebody asked me, they said, well, I dropped a lot of videos on my channel, but I can't seem to gain any more followers or subscribers. What you do is you just keep dropping videos. Like, that's my advice to you. Because you drop a video and they only get 50 views on it or 20 views, it don't mean you stop and throw the towel in and say, oh, this isn't for me. Everybody gotta start somewhere. Everybody gotta start somewhere. Yeah, for me, people think it was easy because my son, Damion Prince from the Prince family, gave me a shout out in 2016 on a lottery prank video. And it took me from 6 subscribers to 12,000 subscribers. Even with that happening back then, I still had to grind hard. I still had to drop videos because I couldn't depend on him to, even as a big YouTuber, I couldn't depend on him to hold my hands all the way through the process. You know, he said, Dad, listen, I'm gonna help you out a little bit and get you started, but I cannot hold your hand through this whole process, Dad. You need to pick the camera up. You need to do some videos. You need to vlog. I can't do it for you. I got you this far. So I remember that was at 12,000 subscribers, you know. Everything else had to grind. I lost subscribers on the way. I've gained subscribers. I brought a female to my channel. I lost subscribers immediately. After a while, they went from hating her to liking her. The channel started growing. I brought another female to my channel. I lost subscribers. Then eventually they started liking her. The channel started growing. I brought another female to my channel. Guess what? I lost subscribers. But then eventually things kept growing because people want to see content. You know, you have to give people content. And you cannot worry about what people say about you. And if you don't get the views that you want during your first several videos, the goal is not to throw in a towel. If you already invested your time and energy and already starting the process of starting a YouTube channel and you're already trying to learn the ins and outs of YouTube as far as the rules to get monetized and stuff like that. If you've already invested your time in that, don't give up yet, man. You just keep dropping videos because eventually 1 subscriber gonna turn to 2 subscribers, to 3 subscribers. And yes, you will lose subscribers on the way, but the goal is to keep on pushing. It's like getting up, going to work every day. We start off at a lower rate than everybody else, but then we know if we go a year, we can get that extra raise. If we go another 2 or 3 years, we get an extra week's vacation. It's like anything that you start, you have to start somewhere, guys. So don't give up if this is your passion, this is your dreams. You know, I've had so many people send me DMs on my IG telling me that they tried it, they dropped a video, they got negative comments, this and that. I mean, hell, young lady, I did a video with her about 2 weeks ago. She flew in and she took backlash from it as well as I took backlash. And you know, like I said, people seem like that they want to see you fail. But when that happens, that's an opportunity for you. That's when people do stuff and want to see you fail, it's an opportunity for you to spread your wings. You use the negativity as a motivator. Now, a lot of people's not strong-minded enough to do that, and I was one of those people. I used to let it just eat me up, like, why are they saying this about me? Why are they saying this? Oh, your old ass shouldn't be doing this, but who can do what I do? Who at my age is doing what I do? Who at my age is doing what they want to do? I can do what I want to do. Nobody can question me, tell me yes, no. I make my own moves, you know. Nobody can tell me anything because I get up every day and I do what I want to do because I'm happy and I'm happy with myself. So don't let people deter you from doing what you want to do. Use the negative comments as a motivator to continue moving forward. Follow your dreams, man. Don't let 1 or 2 bad apples in your group spoil the whole entire picture of apple cider. You know, I mean, think about it for a second. Why would you let somebody destroy what you want to do? If you do, that's like you allowing other people to make decisions for you. You know, don't let other people make decisions for you. Don't let other people predict your future. Oh, ooh, if this is what you want to do it, man. If you're going to let people comments or what they say about you stop you from doing what you want to do, then you're just wasting your time. So, again, that's what I use as a motivator for me, a tool. It may not work for everybody, but it works for me. I always say I do things my way because the Damion Cryer way works. It works for me. Basically, it worked for me so far. So why not? Keep on pushing. You know, you basically have to find something that works for you. That way, when things start to happen, people start to notice you on YouTube, your platform start getting bigger, you will have the tools that you need to be able to move forward, regardless of what's said about you and stuff like that. But anyway, that's my advice for people that's upcoming in the YouTube platform, that's trying to start YouTube, and wonder how I deal with criticism. I had a guy comment on my comment the other day. He said, Damion, where's all the people at who's normally defending you in the comment section? Normally they're here to defend you. And my response to him was, it doesn't even matter. There'll be another video tomorrow. You know, sometimes you have to do like, you know, and that's not being bold or harsh. You guys, you have to have tough skin, man. You have to be able to recognize when it's BS coming your way and when it's genuine stuff coming your way. You know, anyway, that's about really it for this video, man. The conclusion of it is basically, what the beginning of the video is. The conclusion in the beginning is pretty much the same. How to deal with criticism on YouTube. Again, I've been told that I'm too old to be doing this. I mean, how young do you need to be to do YouTube? How old do you have to be before you have to stop doing YouTube? If I have the opportunity to do this until I'm 70, 80 years old, guess what? I'll be a no-teeth, bald-headed, suspenders on my pants, holding my pants up with a skillet in my hand, video vlogging ass old dude, because I'm gonna do it. You know, there's no age limit on this. I mean, YouTube has restrictions on it, but one thing that they don't have is an age limit as far as how old you have to be before you stop doing it. So don't let the comments get to you guys. I want another video coming later on. I love you guys. I appreciate you watching this video, and I hope that this video was able to help the people out in on my DMs, because it's better to make a video for you guys instead of trying to sit there and keep texting all day and stuff like that. So hopefully this video reaches the people that it was intended for. Also guys, all of my social media links is in the description box down below. So if you're in the comment sections, you're halfway down there now. Leave me a follow on my social media, guys. Y'all know I have an IG page. I think we're at 16K on IG. Facebook, I think it's like 5,000 or something like that. I no longer have, what's the little yellow thing? Snap. I no longer have Snap because Snap was so frustrating. I didn't even know how to work it, man. Most of you guys that's new to Snap know what I'm talking about. That little thing is frustrating. So I figure all those social medias is really unnecessary. But anyway, you guys can follow me on Facebook, IG, man. I'm always open, man, to comments, suggestions, video ideas that you guys want me to do. This is just one in particular I felt the need to do because I've had so many people ask me the same questions. And like I said, it's hard to respond to everyone on IG in the comments because it just takes too much time. So making a video like this a lot easier. Well, until next time, guys, it's the D, the A, the M, the I, the O-N. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.